Good morning. You can see it is quite foggy, and it's a great day for hiking and summiting Greylock. The sun is not pummeling me with its heat. It's not crazy, oppressively humid. There's dampness in the air, but it's not the kind that makes you suffer. So far, so good. But yeah, I think the suffering is going to come when I'm actually climbing Greylock. I'm not quite there yet. But I have been wanting so badly to update you guys on the last few days. It has become increasingly difficult for me to give you updates on the same days that they're happening. It's 1,000 different reasons why. Mostly, I'm doing a lot more climbing. The climbing is harder. I don't want to huff and puff. I know I'm huff and puffing now because this is like flat these days. And I'm going to do this until I can't anymore. But then the descents are also tricky. And I can't just pull out my phone and, I'll fall on my face. So, all right. So, let's see. Was it day 101? The day that they had the AT stand, that guy had the AT stand with the chips and the different food items and the ice cream sandwiches and in the fridge. I never told you who I met that day. So that was Gator. There was a picture. I think I might, when I'm doing updates several days later, I might add the same picture again. So if you see it twice, that's why. I probably added Gator's picture back then. But you'll be like, who is that? Anyway, that was Gator. Super nice guy. He's ahead of me now. I saw him in a register that was at the campsite last night. I think he was 2 days ahead. So I know he and I talked a lot about New Hampshire. He asked me what sleeping bag I was bringing, what temperature rating, and gave him my whole enlightened equipment story. He was hoping to do like 18-mile days through the Whites and whatnot, because he's meeting his dad to do the 100-mile wilderness, and I think to summer at Katahdin together, which is just very, very awesome. So he just wanted to get there in time, and I said, well, you're half my age, so you have a way better shot at it. I said, for me, 13 miles might be like a max day for me, so we'll see. But the day that I arrived at, now whether it's the same day or not, I can't even remember. The day I arrived at the cabin, I think that was day 101. That day was oppressive. I'm sure I told you that already, but I just wanted to, so why I'm comparing it. The next day, so day 102, was the day that I had a longer day. Just comparing the two was crazy. All right, day 101, 15 and a half miles, just over 3,000 feet of gain. Day 102, 17 and a half or 18 miles, 2,600 feet of gain, and the weather was way less humid. Both had, clouds and sun, but the combination, I think, of the humidity and the shorter miles with the higher gain versus the less humidity, longer miles, which is ironic, but less gain, it made a huge difference. I really think it's the heat and humidity that's kicking my butt. I can do the miles. The miles are not the problem. It is that heat. So like today, we've got this beautiful, it's also breezy. That day that I arrived at the cabin, no breeze. It was just so, stuffy and humid and horrible. And I actually, toward the end I didn't show it in the video that day, but I was just like, I need to get to the shelter fast. Like I had enough. And I am so glad, because if you remember the night before, I was supposed to stop sooner. I was supposed to stop at like 15 and a half, 16 miles, but ended up pushing and did in 20. So then the day I arrived at the cabin, oh, looky, I am going straight up now. Straight up. Anyway, the day I arrived at the cabin turned into the 15.5 mile day. And I got to tell you, I think that all worked out for the best. Because if I had had to do 20 miles on that day, I'd have been wrecked. So, yeah, so then the next day, where did I go? Yeah, the K-Wood shelter. That was wicked nice. I really liked it. There was, let's see, Jasper was there, Mystic, me, Reset, Old Gear, and then a through hike, section hiker. I didn't get his name. If I did, I forgot. I'm sorry. He was very nice. Very, very nice. We talked to him quite a bit that evening. But yeah, really liked the K-Wood shelter. And then, although it was funny because I decided, all right, my clothes stink so bad, I have got to wash them. But all I did was while I was off I filtered my water, I threw all my clothes, shorts, top, bra, everything, just in a little pool in the stream and just let them soak. I didn't, use soap or anything. I just let them soak. And then I scrubbed my body and I wrung out my clothes and they didn't smell or anything. So I thought, oh, this is going to be great. But then we had so much humidity and moisture in the air, unexpectedly, that, because it rained and we didn't know it was going to rain, that my clothes are damp and my one pair of underwear and a pair of socks are still damp now on the third day. So sometimes it's a good idea. Sometimes it's like, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I am climbing here, not a breath, but, all right, I'm going to leave it at that. We ended up, so I left the K-Wood shelter and then yesterday, I'm going to save it for you because I want to be able to talk clearly. Yesterday was just like one of my absolute, if not the best day on trail. And I will tell you why when I am on flatter terrain. Okay, bye. I think we're almost there. And I know this part. I remember it. You know what? I think it's safe to say Greylock was not as bad as everyone made it out to be. Everybody's like, oh, it's a taste of the whites. It's a taste of the whites. No, it's not. Okay, it may be a taste. Yeah, look. I've been here. I've been here. Okay. Appalachian Trail North. Let's do it. All right, I will turn you back on when we get close because I won't make you walk the whole way with me. Unless, because I'm looking through the camera and it is so pretty. Like, do you want to walk the whole way with me? I think we're going to burst out of the woods. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. What's the difference if I bring you along here or bring you along somewhere else and just babble on like an idiot? No, at least I'll bring you. Well, burst forth. Oh, what is this? Oh, Henry David Thoreau. The shadow, the mountain in more close classics. Oh, this is very cool. I'm sorry, I didn't even have the camera on it. Something, but that they went to the mountain. Not only that they went to college, but that they went to the mountain. I don't know what this says. I'll have to look it up. But very, very awesome. All right, see, now I want a picture. Maybe I can screenshot this later. Nope. I stopped the camera and got my picture. Yep, look it. We are going to burst forth. We are going to burst forth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am. Yeah. We made it, and there is trail magic. Oh my God, I can't even. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go see what's there and take a load off. Woo woo. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll get, and maybe we're gonna stop at this. We'll look at more of this. We'll get more footage, but let's look over here. Woo woo. All right. Hi. Are you my trail magician? Yeah. Woo. And your name?
I'm Lost Boy.
Lost Boy. I am Trinity.
Nice to meet you.
And these. Oh, and you?
I'm Cowboy.
Cowboy. And Sleepy. And
I'm Short Rib.
Short Rib. And I know Risa. And Hey You. And
I'm Squirrels.
Squirrels. I love it. I am Trinity. Okay, I'm shutting you down now. This is the summit at Greylock. Just gorgeous, but must get back on trail now. So this says, Thomas R. Sheehan. This kiosk was built in loving memory of Tom Sheehan from North Adams, Mass. Through the generosity of family and friends. Tom was a northbound hiker known as Moto on the trail in 2001. So this is very cool. It's like an Appalachian Trail message center. And look at this. All this. All right, look at this. Like all of them are full. Look at that. So this one had ice, fruit, drinks. This one had like, I'm not gonna open it, but like Twinkies and cupcakes and cookies. So did this one. This one had like toiletry supplies, Band-Aids, and everything you think of. That one's empty right now, but look at that. Amazing. I'm in North Adams. This is just amazing. I want to say thank you. It says there's a camera. I want to look at the camera and say thank you. Wherever you are, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, off I must go to the campsite. Oh, I had, you know what I did? I had 3, like clementines, I think. Maybe they were tangerines. I don't know. Clementine. They peeled really easy, whatever they were. The fruit tasted so good. And I took a bag of peanuts to add to my trail mix. Anyway, I think I make a turn at this light. But anyway, we'll get there. And then I am going to look at the map to be sure. Okay, we're almost there. It's less than 2 miles now. It's a bridge. There's water. But look at people's hands. Is that cool? It's on both sides. It's wild. Maybe high fives from the community. That's what I'm gonna believe. High fives from the community. High five. Boop. That's not nice. And then a little bit of vandalism, of course, because there's always the miserable people. All right.